Hello everyone, I hope you guys can hear me. Welcome to the channel for everything Arsenal and everything football. Thanks for being here. I hope you're all doing well and welcome to the player ratings for Arsenal's 2-1 victory over West Ham. Lucky 2-1 victory over West Ham. It was a tough game. So I'm just here to do a quick player ratings before the other games start. Chelsea versus Liverpool coming up. I'm here with Jules. Just before we get started, let me check out who's in the comments. Cookie says player ratings, this will be mixed. Yeah, it's going to be mixed. RK Sweetie says, how are you doing? I can hear. Awesome. I'm waiting for someone to come up so that we can get started. It was a tough game yesterday, let's be honest. It was a very tough game yesterday. Lucky to get the 3 points. It could have been like 3-1 before we got any chance to get goal. By the way, let me know in the comment section if Nketiah's goal was ruled offside. Do you guys think we would have created 2 chances at least, or 3 more chances, or do you think we'd have gone on to draw or lost that game if Nketiah's chance was ruled offside? What do you think? Like, would we have gotten any other chances after that, or would we have struggled to get any more chances? So yesterday, our starting lineup yesterday, just quickly: Leno, Bellerin on the right, Kolasinac on the left, GABRIEL and Holding. In the middle, we had SAKA, and Ceballos, and then up front we had AUBAMEYANG, Lacazette, and WILLIAN, of course. From the bench, Nketiah, Pepe, and Luis. Our bench was really not good yesterday. Let's be fair; it was a really short bench. Like, in terms of strength, West Ham had a better bench than ours. But man, without further ado, let's just get started. As we wait for someone else to come on. Leno will be fast. Lewis says, hi Glenn. Hi man, how are you? RK City, how are you doing? I'm good. Lewis, how are you? I'm very good. Waiting for the Chelsea game. Cookie, if Nketiah was offside 1-1, and there would be banners for Awar and Partey. Yeah, we didn't perform well that game, to be fair, but banners, I don't know. Arteta is doing something right, so I'm okay. Lewis says you have to babysit a 6-year-old. Wow. Okay. Nice work. Keep doing your thing. But thanks for watching, man. You can watch the 6-year-old, by the way. Cookie says gonna watch Chelsea. Yeah, I'm gonna watch it too, but should be able to watch the majority of this first. I'm not going to extend it until like the Chelsea game. I'll try and finish it by the time Chelsea is starting. So if you're going to do that, let's get started with the first one. And the first one is going to be Leno. What did you give Leno, guys? What did you give Leno? There's a time he almost killed himself. There's a time he almost killed Ceballos. Let me put it on screen. For me, Leno, he's a very good shot stopper. He's a very good shot stopper. Like, in terms of saving shots and coming out from his line, getting those balls, passing the ball close, he's okay. But the long balls to the wings and aerial balls, he really struggles. In fact, that rating of a 7, you know what? I'm going to give him, it's just a 7 because he had a couple of times where he like came for the ball and covered for us nicely, but it could easily have been a 6. I'm just giving him a 7, but I think it should be a 6, honestly. I'm just looking at it right now. I think it should be a 6. Struggled at times, man. I don't know what he was doing at that time. Like, what is he doing? Like, just look on screen right now and tell me, what is he doing? Like, was he trying to kill someone, kill himself? He could have easily picked up an injury there and we would have been struggling again for the rest of the season. So, Leno, for me, I'm going to give him somewhere like 6.5. Somewhere like 6.5. I don't know, man. I don't know. Cookie says Leno 7 out of 10. Mixed. He saved everything. That drop error was bad. He's recovering from injury and held up from a lot of West Ham shots, but we'll miss Martinez a bit. If Leno's injured, Messi, you know something with Messi, I actually understand that he could be going out on loan. So we could be buying that second goalkeeper this week and then maybe use an academy goalkeeper as a third choice goalkeeper. So I don't know. So for me, Leno, I'm going to give him something like 6.5. I know I put a 7 on screen, but he'll just be lucky to get that. I don't think he deserves any of that. The next one I'm going to talk about is Hecky. What did you guys give Hecky? Because sometimes I always have some confidence in him, as I said yesterday. I'm not one of those guys who say sell him and keep Niles. No. I always feel like the injury really affected him because there's a time he was one of the best right backs. Barcelona wanted him. We were hearing rumors about Bayern, even right now, PSG want him. So is he that much of a bad right back? Sometimes though he goes up front and instead of putting in a good cross, it's like just he like kicks the ball away from his feet just to get it away from himself. Covering sometimes position wise, sorry, very poor. Very poor. He doesn't know how to position himself. All over the place sometimes. So for yesterday, I'm not going to give him that high. I'm going to give him a 5, and it's a lucky 5 to be fair. It's a very lucky 5. Just a 5 for him. 5 for Bellerin. I don't know about you guys, but Bellerin today, he will get a 5 for yesterday's performance. I don't know. Niles might take his position now. Cedric might take his position. I'm not sure, but for yesterday, Bellerin only gets a 5. The next one, let's go to the center backs. Holding. Another one. He's been linked with Newcastle. He's been linked with the other Premier League teams. And sometimes you watch him and you're like, you know what? Just let him go. He also had an injury affecting him and all that, but he puts in a good performance against the big teams. And then when you watch him yesterday, he was all over the place. He got turned by, I think, Masuako or something, left, right. Antonio is actually, I think he was actually marking Antonio for the goal. Let me look for it. Yeah, I think he was actually the one with Antonio and he scored. And he just literally let him go in front of him, which you should never let happen. Like the striker should not be ahead of you. He will score the chance. So for me, Holding, I don't know. First of all, would I sell him? Would I keep him? I don't know. But I think he was one of the worst defenders yesterday alongside another person. So Holding, I'm going to give him a 4. Unfortunately, Bellerin could have easily gotten that too, but I think he did a good job in terms of throw-ins. So Holding is going to get a 4. Just a 4 for Holding. I'll come back to the comments later. Let me go through all the defenders. The next one is, wow, I think this can even be very long. Sead Kolasinac. Of course, he wasn't supposed to be in the team. Tierney was the one who's supposed to be in the team. But Tierney got injured. Yeah, Tierney got injured and Kolasinac had to come in. I know people are arguing and asking why Niles didn't come in, but I feel like when we have the ball, we turn to a back 4, and when you don't have the ball, we turn to a back 5. So if Niles came in for Kolasinac, Niles would have to drop in as a center back alongside Gabriel and Holding, which he is not. And Kolasinac has played as a center back at the end of last season sometime against the Sheffields and all those teams. So that's why he came in. Plus, he prefers a left-footed player on that side. So that's why he comes in. Kolasinac, for me, he's even lucky to get a rating. There's a time he got a chance to cross the ball and he shot it way outside. I don't know what happened to him. So Kolasinac, he will only get a 3. Let me check the comments now. Okay, Sweetie says Leno 7. It could be, but it could be a 6. I think we'll buy 2 new keepers. 2, maybe not really needed, but definitely 1. I don't know why we got rid of Martinez. I know because of money, but we should have just have kept him if we wanted to challenge for many trophies. Cookie says Bellerin 6 out of 10. Mixed again. Antonio is stronger, and I saw Bellerin attempt and fail to mark him, but Bellerin was making a few runs. Yeah, even yourself, you can make a run. I don't know. Told you Niles should start as a right wing. I'm still not sure how. I'm still not sure, man. I'm still not sure. I'm definitely still not sure. Niles ahead of because he's playing well as a left wing back, not a right winger. So for me, I'd still not put him ahead of Bellerin. Let's try Cedric. You know what? Next game against Leicester, let's try Cedric and see how he does, and then Niles on the other side. So for me, I'm going to give him a 3, just a 3. Holding 5 out of 10, like Bellerin. Holding is quite bad. A lot of work to do in training. Yeah, a lot of work to do. I know he came from an injury, but that's not an excuse anymore. Gabriel, 9 out of 10, world class. Rock at the back. Without him, he could have lost 3-1. Kolasinac, 3 out of 10. If 10 is here, you're screwed, man. Let's get Kolasinac right out of here now. That is lucky 3. Yeah, lucky 3. Champions, we don't play well. Yep, the champions. You know who the champions are going to be, right? So thank you for bringing in Gabriel, because he's the next one. He was magnificent yesterday. Gabriel, for me, he's going to get an 8. Tackling the blocked shots. He was doing the job for all those defenders. He was doing Holding's job. He was doing his job. He was doing Kolasinac's job. Sometimes he was even doing Shaka's job in the middle. The midfield was too wide open. This tackle, I think he made it on the right side, on Bellerin's side. So he was also doing Bellerin's job. So for me, Gabriel gets an 8. The first game he put up a 9 performance, and that was because of the goal, but it's very, very good to have him here. Very, very good to have him here. An 8 for him. Definitely a good buy. I was saying on the other video I did about Saliba playing in the under-23s. I thought Saliba would be ahead of him since he came later, but nope. Gabriel came in just a couple of weeks ago, like a week or 10 days ago, and straight back on. So for me, Gabriel is going to get an 8. Let me know, apart from Gabriel, who was your second best defender yesterday, between Holding, Bellerin, and Kolasinac? Who was your best defender yesterday? For me, Gabriel, 8. Bellerin gets a 5. Holding gets a 4, and Kolasinac gets a 3. Poor performance in the second half. You could have conceded like 3 or 4 in that second half. So Gabriel gets an 8. So those are the defenders and the goalkeeper. Okay, Sweetie says 9 out of 10. Lewis, that's a big L. Second best was Saka. Saka, I never understand where Saka plays. Sometimes he plays as a left back, central defender, central midfielder. Sometimes he's up front, passing the balls and all that. So I just don't know. For me, Gabriel, the best defender yesterday. And let's get into the midfielders. The next one is going to be Shaka. Now, in the second half, he had some very, very good passes. Very, very good passes. But in the first half, he really, really struggled. Really, really struggled in the first half. Let me bring on someone. Jules, can you unmute your mic?
Yep, here I am.
Finally. Yeah, I couldn't see it wasn't showing.
Oh, it's fine. You can continue.
You can come on screen if you want.
Okay, yeah, sure.
I just did the defenders and the
the
goalkeepers. Let's just go through the goalkeepers and defenders just quickly. Leno, do you give him?
Leno, I'm gonna give him. Well, yeah. Except other than that Superman dive, I think he didn't really have much to do, but we still conceded a goal, right? But that wasn't his fault. I would. I'll give him a 5. 5. I'll give him a 5.
How about Gabriel?
Gabriel. Well, yeah, he was everyone's man of the match apparently. I'm gonna give him an 8, but he's very good at tackling, which is someone Arsenal missed. The strong player. Well, he's not like very tall, or he's very good at tackling though. That's what I recognized.
Holding.
Well, yeah, you probably saying 4 or something, but he just made one mistake. I think he's still pretty young. It was a very young. There was no David Luiz, right? Not a lot of experience in those 3, especially you've got Kolasinac. That makes it even worse. I'll go through him next, but yeah, it makes it even worse.
You can only be young. You can only be young for such a long time. In the next 2 years, you're going to be saying he's young, and he'll be 32. So there's no time, man. we need to start winning trophies right now. Like, we can't be waiting.
He's still 25, and we've still got Gabriel though. He's 22, so I mean.
Well, I'm just going to give him this season. If he doesn't improve for this season, I'd sell him. How about the fullbacks, Kolasinac and Bellerin?
Yeah. Oh wait, so holding, I'm just gonna give an average 5. Kolasinac,
Okay.
I'm actually posting this video. It's gonna be a meme about him. So
Mhm.
yeah, it's just this miss compilation because honestly, like he has no confidence. Like in the past few games, like you got Aston Villa uh,
Sorry. Your your Wi-Fi is hanging, sorry.
I'm gonna
Um let me go to the midfielders as we wait for him to come back. I'm going to talk about Shaka next. Shaka Shaka for me, I'm going to give him, I think, a 6 me a 7. Did I say 7? Because 7, I think 7 is because of the second half, but first half we were too open. So even that on screen, they're very lucky to get that score. I think he's going to get a 6, not a 7. I was writing this like earlier today, but seeing it back again, a 7 is a bit too high. We were too open in the first half, too open. People just going through there without like trying hard. So Shaka for me is going to get something like a 6. I know I put a 7, but he's going to get like a 6. But the passes in the first half, really quite good. The passes in the first half were very good. Shaka, I'm going to give him a 6, not a 7, but a 6. The next one is going to be Ceballos. Another one who struggled very badly in the first half. We were too open. He couldn't pass a ball. I just don't know, man. We couldn't like. Are you back now?
Yeah, I'm back. Sorry. My Wi-Fi is terrible today. I don't know why. It's like 11 at night. No one's using the Wi-Fi. It's a bit weird. Sorry.
I'm on Ceballos. What would you give Ceballos?
Sebas. Well, he did. Oh, yeah. I saw the incident with Nketiah last time against Fulham. Didn't look really good, actually. I thought he would be on the bench for half a season, but I think it's fine now. It got fixed in under a week. The situation of him and then Nketiah. I'm gonna give Ceballos. He played well today. Lacked a bit of his passing wasn't there. Like the quality of his passing wasn't good, but he still had lots of quality in terms of his skills. I'm gonna give him. Yeah, I'll give him a 6. A 6, yeah, a 6 is good.
Shaka?
Shaka, well, he's our key player, but everyone's like, oh, today he didn't play well. But like, he's still our key player. Without him, we could have probably lost. But yeah, he was a bit similar to Sebas today. They were both not the best at passing, I'll be honest. I'm gonna give, yeah, I'll give Shaka the same score, 6.
Cookie says Ceballos 4. Do you think that is too low? He got the assist for the second goal. Would you
Mm,
give
uh,
Ceballos a 4?
no, I wouldn't give Sebas a 4 because he still did create that chance, right, to score the winner. So, oh no, he did the assist. So yeah, fair enough.
So you'd give him a 4 or higher than that? Higher than that, right?
No. Both of them 6.
Or both of them 6. Okay. The next one I'm going to talk about is Saka. Now, for Saka, I always feel like it's so unfair for him not to be in the starting lineup every time. He puts up like an 8 out of 10 performance, and then he gets dropped out of the team just because you have Aubameyang, you have Willian, and all those players, or Tierney on the left side. But yesterday he had two very good contributions. The first one for the goal, the assist to Aubameyang for the cross. He was the one who gave Aubameyang the pass, and of course, the second goal, he's the one who gave Ceballos the pass to assist Nketiah. So very good contributions. Jules, what would you give him?
Well, yeah, it didn't count as his assists, right? But he did create, so you can count as both of those passes and goals. You can count both of them as creating chances. And yes, I think Maitland Niles is a bit better. He wasn't the best today, other than those chances. Let's be honest. I think that he was a bit too young for this game, I would say, because this like the West Ham side is pretty physical, like with lots of big players, and yeah, it didn't fit Saka's style of play. So I'll probably give him a 6. Yeah, also a 6 actually.
So a six for Saka, not higher than that.
Ooh, I'm not sure. Did we see really anything else good other than those two created chances? Oh, he did create our only chances. So I'm gonna give him um I don't know, 7. Yeah, I'll give him a 7. Okay, I'll be nice. I'll give him a 7.
For me, Saka for yesterday, I'm going to give him an 8 because I think like without him, we wouldn't have won that game. There's a way when he has the ball, you feel confident. Not like when Willock has the ball, you don't really like expect anything. When Nelson has the ball, maybe. When Martinelli has the ball, you can expect a goal. But when Saka has the ball, you can like expect him to do something with it. So for me, Saka yesterday, he's going to get an 8. And the next one we're going to talk about is Willian. Now, on his debut, he had a very good game, but yesterday struggled a bit. Didn't really get into the game. The first half he did a bit well, but after that, nothing really. But everyone really struggled yesterday anyway. So for me, Willian is going to get a 6. Jules, what is your rating for Willian?
Yeah, I agree with 6. Um, yeah, 6. Well, I didn't really see a lot of him. We signed this player on this experienced player for a 3-year deal to bring some quality to the team. I don't really see a lot of quality today. To both Willian and Pepe, both of them weren't good enough for me. Willian right now, well, he was in the starting lineup. Obviously, I personally think he shouldn't have been in the starting lineup, but that's fine. He still started. He wasn't really involved in any of the goals. I'll still give a 6 because he didn't do anything bad.
Yeah, and then for the front two, Aubameyang and Lacazette. Aubameyang not the best of games, of course. Everyone expected him to score like 6 goals after signing the new contract. I'm good. I'm happy. I'm very happy to have Lacazette scoring the goals. Both games scored 2 goals, broke a record last time out, becoming the first player to score an opening goal of the season twice in different seasons. So I'm really happy for him to get the goals. Plus the goals he's scoring in front of them, just in the area, the like 6-yard box and all the headers, the tap-ins. That's good for his confidence. So I'm hoping he keeps the momentum going and he can get at least 15 goals for us this season. So for me, Lacazette and Aubameyang. Lacazette is going to get. Let me ask Jules first. Lacazette and Aubameyang, just both of them.
Both of them together.
Yeah, just Lacazette by himself, and then Aubameyang. What did you give them?
Oh, okay, Lacazette. Well, he did score the goal. I'm really happy when he does score the goal because sometimes, especially last year, he really lost his confidence. This year, well, yeah, he did. He scored finally again. Well, he's starting to score, right? He scored twice in 2 games, right? Which is pretty good. His first touch was very good. It was like a professional, a world class striker's quality because every time the ball came in the air, he just controlled it like if it was normal and simple. So yeah, and he did do so, and he did score, right? And he did some great layoffs and all that. Exactly what we need at Arsenal, a good striker. I'll probably give him a 7 though.
Oh, okay. Lacazette for me is going to get a 7. And Aubameyang is also going to get a 7, but it could have been a 6, but he got the assist, and as always, he works hard in terms of coming back and trying to defend and all that. So he also led the team to a win. So I'm going to give both of them a 7. For the subs, Jules, I'll start with you. Nketiah came on, helped us win the game. Of course, the last time I think he came on, he got a red card last season. So I'm very, very happy that he got a goal too. All our strikers have scored now. What did you give Nketiah?
Nketiah? Ooh, well, Nketiah, yeah. Well, yeah, you can tell. Remember from I think it was the England under-21 team, I think, and he was the captain, which is actually kind of surprising. I wasn't expecting that. He's number 10 and captain, and he scores I'm pretty sure he scored like 6 goals in 2 games, something crazy. And yeah, you can just tell that he's developing very fast into this league. Obviously, well, he already gets used to it, but yeah, Nketiah, a very good player. I think he's a very good sub he's a very good sub. And this year, I think he'll score lots of goals this year. And Nketiah, well, he was there for the finish. He wasn't offside. So what can I say? 7.
Um, I I think I'd give him a 7-2 for winning us the game. Luis wasn't there for a long time, so just a 5. Pepe for you? What did you give Pepe? I felt like he was all over the place when he came
Oh
on.
yeah, Pepe. Well, did you really think he played well? Did you really think, honestly, he played that well today?
Nope, nope, not at all. I was
Yeah,
even screaming that I now see why he's not starting. He was too all over the
yeah.
place, too casual, too slow a bit.
Oh, you
He's
mean
actually
as
going
in
to get a
Yeah, yeah, okay, I understand, yeah. So yeah, Pepe, I'm going to give him I'm gonna well, I can't. He was a sub, right? And he didn't really have an impact. He should have scored a few chances. You know, we paid 72 million for him to dribble past players, one or two players in the Premier League, which is actually already pretty good, but not good enough for a 72 million player. It's not really his fault at the same time.
Mhm.
He's forced to be. Can you hear me?
Nope.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, yeah, I'll go on. So yeah, he's paid like so much money every week just to dribble past players in the Premier League. 72 million, right? We bought him for. I would have rather bought Wilfred Zaha, but anyways, that's the Arsenal cruise decision. And yeah, overall Pepe today wasn't good enough. I really hope if he doesn't perform this season, I think he's gonna be a flop. So I'm gonna give Pepe a Oh, I don't know, honestly. I'm probably a 4. I don't want to be mean to him. I'm never mean to him, honestly, but today a 4.
I'm going to give him a 5. And then the last one, our manager. What did you think in terms of the starting lineup, the substitutions, the motivation for the team? What did you give Arteta?
First of all, with the lineup, well, he didn't really have a choice. He had to put Kolasinac on, but that doesn't really have a big impact on the game, I'd say. But yeah, Arteta, the usual. We're still seeing the same things, and we did get the win today, so that's all that matters. We definitely didn't have a good position, definitely didn't have a good tactic, but it's just the attitude of the players willing to win, the willingness of the players to win. And you see, if this was last year, we were 1-1, drawing 1-1 at the 80th minute, we would have either lost or drawn last year. That's what would have happened. But Arteta just changed the whole mentality this year, and yeah, it's definitely changed. You can tell the difference. And he's key to our win, obviously. Well, he's our coach, obviously, and yeah, it was a very good decision to put Nketiah on. And yeah, he said in his post reaction he wasn't very happy. I would say he said he wasn't very happy, but then, well, yeah, he needs to improve obviously the team. But then he also said we did get with the win, and we have to remember we did get 3 points. We won both of our first 2 games. The second one was today's one was actually pretty hard, but I mean 3 points, that's all you need. Arteta, yeah, I'm gonna give. Well, yeah, not the best performance. I'm still gonna give him 8. 8. Usually I'd give him 10 or 9, but today 8.
8 for me. I'm going to give him 7. Starting lineup was okay, but I know you want Kolasinac. Why you want Kolasinac left foot, and he can also play as a centre back. But I know it was not also his fault. But for me, Kolasinac, he's a no-no. I was happy that he brought on Sabas for El Neni. I wanted us to attack more. Willian, of course, Aubameyang and Lacazette. Subs, though, I thought he waited a bit too long. He waited until the 70th minute. I was screaming for him to bring on Pepe and Nketiah early on, like in the 60th minute. We were already looking like we were going to concede, and it was not us who were going to score. So for yesterday, not the best, but he managed to get the win. So I'm going to give him a 7. Jules, we have Leicester next and then Liverpool. What do you expect from those games? 2 wins?
What's the second game? Liverpool and
Leicester.
Leicester.
Midweek
Ooh, I
Carabao
think
Cup,
we're
yeah.
yeah, I think we're ready. I think Liverpool. I wouldn't say they're scared of us, but they're still, compared to like every like 2 years ago, 3 years ago, every year they would just crush us. They're like, oh, it's Arsenal. Let's go score some goals because they're not good in defense and all that. This year
Mm-hmm.
they're like guys, it's Arsenal. We have to be ready and all that. Because they did lose against us, right? They did have their whole team. We didn't have our whole team. Yeah, two, yes.
Twice. They lost to us
Twice.
the last two
Twice. We beat them twice. Can we do it 3? Can we do 3? We don't know, but
At Anfield.
we
Has been
are
so
away.
long.
We have to remember. We beat them at home and at Wembley. We still have to try away.
The last time we went to their place in the Carabao Cup, we lost on penalties. Could have been a win, but anyway, I'm happy. 2 wins out of 2, as I said yesterday. We've only done that 3 times the last 11 seasons, winning our first 2 games. Last season, we beat Newcastle and Burnley. This season, we've beaten which team? Fulham and West Ham. In 2009, we beat Everton and Portsmouth. Diaby and Eduardo are still playing. That's how long ago it was. So, yeah, that was the player ratings for Arsenal against West Ham. Jules, thanks for coming on. Where can they follow you?
Yeah, no problem, man.
Where can they follow you?
Pardon? Oh, follow me. Oh yeah, I did start Instagram. I think you saw that, Glenn. And as you can tell from my name right now, it's Arsenal from Hong Kong, obviously, on my channel. I'll put the links actually right now, if that's fine. And my channel on Instagram, my name on Instagram, it's Arsenal Reps. Trying to find a decent name for a channel. But yeah, I'm just gonna be posting some daily Arsenal content on Instagram. Already almost on 200 followers, and I only started 5 days ago. So that's pretty cool. And yeah, just keep on following me. That would be great.
Awesome. Thanks for coming on. Everyone enjoyed the Chelsea and Liverpool game. Thanks for everyone who came to the chat. Cookie, Chris Sweetie, Lewis. Sorry if I've forgotten anyone, but yeah, enjoy the rest of the weekend. Tottenham won today. It's already a sad day. So anyway, I'll be back tomorrow with a Leicester fan to preview Leicester versus Arsenal. And in the morning, I'll put out a preview for Leicester versus Arsenal. So 2 videos tomorrow. Watch out for that. Thanks for watching. Keep staying safe, and I'll catch up with you guys later.